Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He'll cobble together a yard there. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Again, it's Gibbs. Open space inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's within striking distance. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I was so spoiled for so many years in my Seattle market watching the Legion of Boom do their thing. That's what I see and think of when a safety makes a play behind the line of scrimmage like that. They didn't just want to tackle you. They wanted to end you. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got Andrews. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 1. Close secured by George Pickett. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10 from the 41. Slot receiver headed left. He'll throw it yet again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, Man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they are unable to double their lead.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
A waste of time.
Joey Slye on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They bring Wilson in motion right. Back to the air following the pick 6. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play action here. That's taken in by Etienne. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Etienne on 3rd down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 4. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
That throw finds Pickens. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run, Etienne. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They're lining up on the doorstep, 2nd and goal from inside the 1. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Running back sent in motion. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give left side for Gibbs. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now Gibbs. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Alontae Taylor making the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line, and it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers facing a deficit near the break. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Pass play coming here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Back now, pressure on its way. He put everything he had in. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. On the move, headed right. Andrews with the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. to throw here on first down. Forced out to his right. Trying for a touchdown here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10 now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Up and good from Joseph. And that'll double their lead to 6. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers come through with 6. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Launches one deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Gibbs now from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. After the penalty, they have 3rd and 4. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
They'll try to run it in, and he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He'll get this to Etienne. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try it left with Etienne. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. The right call came in at the right time, giving 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Oh.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. In up to Gibbs from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Steelers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Paulson Adebo's got it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Cut out left. It's inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints push the lead up to 12. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action, Fields. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Chase Young bringing him down there. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They send the tight end in motion left. Fields on 3rd. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Putting a receiver in motion.
Can't keep up with our attack. Us all down the field. Let's get some momentum, hero.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers trim the deficit down to 5. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll motion a tight end left. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. gets Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 13. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They bring Wilson in motion right. Fields out of the gun. That's taken in by ETN. Decent gain here, but short of the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers, 8 points behind. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a big chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Etienne on first down. And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing now. Etienne on the catch. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Gun, a give to Etienne. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And it's 3rd down now.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They motion the tight end over. To throw. Completed here to Pickens. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's 2nd and goal. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Pittsburgh.